Titanfall 2 Monarch Titan Review. Anyway, Monarch is finally here, and Monarch is basically, let's say, a survivalist's good old Swiss Army knife. It can do everything good, kind of like Ion, but Ion has options. Uh, Monarch, it survives. Survival of the fittest, to be exact. Anyway, the first thing you gotta get off, the good old Exo-16 machine gun is back, and a few tweaks have been added to it since Titanfall 1. It's a little bit less accurate, and has a little bit smaller magazine, but hey, yeah, it's put in a second little, well, I'd say upside to the lightning rounds. I mean, not lightning rounds, yeah, arc rounds. Then you have rearm. Basically, you get your energy siphon, your defensive ability, and offensive ability rocket salvo immediately after doing this rearm. And the rearm does have a cooldown of its own, and does take some time to rearm and whatnot. But hey, it's good to have two of those things. And also, it redoes your dash. So yeah, if you're not using your dash core, I mean your turbo engine Titan kit and using overcore like I was doing in here, which is actually kind of a good thing since this Titan's all about getting that core ability. Then you have energy siphon. Energy siphon slows enemies and, well, gives you a little bit of a shield, and also the little bit like the let's say the more health and beefy that target is, it will give you a little bit more shields. And I noticed that with this, like core upgrade 2, we'll get to the core in a bit, energy field, you launch it in a crowd of legions, well, you're gonna get probably a full shield from it. And maybe, I'm not sure how it works. And then rocket salvo. You remember this from Titan 1. You just lob missiles out there and it does damage. And then the good old cream on the cake, or some, I don't know, the upgrade core. It recharges your Titan shields, upgrades your Titan in order, well, with the upgrades above. And you got arc rounds. This is what I like about the arc rounds. When you're up against another Monarch, they're going to be upgrading, they're going to be using that energy siphon on you, and just getting shields. With the arc rounds, you can melt through those shields. Just melt, plow through them. And also gives you a little bit more damage for your gun itself. So, yeah, that's good. Especially since the gun doesn't do the best amount of damage. Then you have missile racks, just gives you double the missiles, like you shoot 5, now you shoot 10 missiles. Then you have energy transfer, which hitting a friendly gives them shields. Who would have thought? And then you got energy field, which, what I was talking about, energy siphon has a larger area around the point of impact. AKA, it gives an area of effect. So maybe if you shoot at like a crowd of legions or just a huge mess of enemy titans, you might be able to get a lot more shields. Then you have rearm and reloaded, where you can rearm faster and also reload your gun faster. Then you have Malestorm, which is basically, yeah, your electric smoke does a lot more damage to Titan and pilots. I don't really like it, because a lot of people know, hey, electric smoke, I'm not going in that stuff. Especially pilots. So energy field's the way I go. And superior chassis upgrade Monarch's max health and removes headshot damage. Removes it. Poof. Gone. No more headshots on this Monarch here. Then you have multi-target missiles, which is a throwback to the good old days of Titanfall 1. You had the rocket salvo, the multi-target system missiles, and whatnot. This one I'm not really sure. Like, it does guarantee hits, but I don't really use the missiles much. And also, I like more health. And then the Exo-16 accelerator. It basically installs the accelerator mod from Titanfall 1, which increases the max fire rate and the damage of this thing. So it could probably get arc rounds and the accelerator and do quite a bit of damage. Anyway, you always have the regular Titan kits. I recommend either turbo engine or or overcore. Like maybe the salt chip just to make your auto titan from dumb to not so dumb. And energy thief. This is what I was using in this Titan Brawl gameplay here. Basically, it replaces your selected execution into this cool looking one, where you basically open basically get up to the enemy Titan. Your pilot climbs out of your Titan, steals the battery, jumps back in, and takes out the Titan. You get a free battery out of it, and yeah, and you get core meter 10% faster, which is also a good upside. Then you got survival of the fittest, where batteries can repair Monarch outside of Doom State. So you're in Doom State, you get a battery, you put it in, you're back to normal health. So that's good, definitely. Then rapid rearm, which reduces the cooldown of rearm by 5 seconds. Maybe if you're going super full-on aggressive in there, it may be good. I don't know. Then you have shield amplifier, energy siphon. Gain is plus 25%. Doesn't really do much. Like that's about what 70 hit points, and not a lot. So that's it. That one's kind of useless right now until Respawn Entertainment might change it in the future into making maybe 50, 100. I don't know. Yeah, 100 would be too much. I know, but just make it a little bit more to actually make it be useful. And yeah, other than that, the energy siphon itself, it's kind of like a stun sniper. You can stun enemies from very far away, and also get yourself a shield. So if there's an enemy like North Star all the way out there targeting your Legion, zap them, and the screen will go all blurry like if he was been hit by an arc grenade, and also you get rewarded with a good old shield. So yeah, that's good. And as for actually upgrading this thing, you really gotta be on your toes. Like, when you first respawn, you gotta be careful. Very, very defensive, because your gun doesn't do a lot of damage. And then, get the enemy Titan Doomsday, take their battery, heal your Titan, and then upgrade. You got arc rounds, and just keep upgrading until the point where, you don't really care. And also, you can still have your core ability, it's just it's turned into just shields, which is also not too bad. Anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop the comment, and I'll see you guys later for another video on the channel. I am out of here.